He accomplished a feat never done before, making himself not only the top BGCSE scholar this year, but setting himself apart from the crowd. In the process, making history as the student to pass the most examinations and all in one sitting. Cleopatra Murphy spoke with this year's top BGCSE scholar about what it took to get the job done.
I wasn't sure of the number at the time, but I knew I needed to be competitive.
It was that same determination and self-drive that drove 12th grade Queens College student Cherkadin Wells, and now he is the first student to pass an impressive 15 BGCSEs with 14 A's and 1 B in music, all while in the 11th grade. It was a course he decided on while in 10th grade, and Cherkadin admits it was not always easy.
Teachers would find me here maybe 2 hours after school finished, and sometimes even the sun would be down when I'm leaving school. And it was a little difficult because sometimes my peers, they would be leaving at 3 o'clock and they would be home by the time that I was just finishing my classes, and they would be doing fun things. But I knew that I wanted to be great, so I knew that I needed to do the extra. I had to do what they weren't doing so that I would be the one to come out on top of all my examinations.
His latest accomplishment is not the first time Wells has set himself apart in national examinations, also securing the title as the top BJC student in 2020 with 12 A's. He credits his continued drive to his mother and grandmother, both educators. Wells, who is also a swimmer, says he made sacrifices to make his mother's investment worthwhile.
I love swimming, it's my outlet, and I had to slow down a little bit and just make sure that I had enough time to study to make sure that I got the results that I wanted.
The woman behind the genius, Kaden Wells, says she is extremely proud of her son's accomplishment, having always made education a priority.
He started reading from phase 2 in ELC. And I was so happy when my son, who I read to when he was in my stomach, I bought books and was reading to him, was able to read to me. And so I made reading fundamental. I tried to make sure that he enjoyed reading, and I insisted that he read every night.
Cherkadin's school family says they always saw his potential, also touting the educational support.
I did not know until long after he had registered that he was sitting 15 subjects. I too was surprised, but I knew he had it in him. I knew he had the greatness within him.
We have fantastic students who are guided and led by wonderful and amazing teachers. And to know that this is an environment of excellence where students have the inner drive to be the best that they can be.
Riding high on his academic success, the future neurosurgeon or cardiovascular surgeon has this advice for his peers.
You have to make sure that you know what you want for yourself in life and that you do what it takes to achieve that.
Wells, who stands as a shining example of what young men can accomplish in the country, says his future goal is to attend an Ivy League school, hopefully Harvard or Princeton. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Cleopatra Murphy.